I was recruited many, many years ago, growing up in the housing projects in St. Louis. My grade school, St. Nicholas, built a skating ring, and we had two gentlemen who ran the skating ring. One played basketball here, one played football. These guys, I didn't know, were recruiting me to Lincoln University. My senior year in high school, I was probably, in fact I was, the leading rebounder and scorer in the city of St. Louis, so I was recruited by Coach Jonathan Staggers. And he came to St. Louis and he talked to me and several other guys. And then later on, I was invited to come to Lincoln University and see the campus. So I get here, I go to Allen Hall, I see Eddie Edwards, and I felt a little bit at home. I saw the projects, I really felt at home. And I saw the foot would cinch the deal. So we went and talked to Coach Reed. Yeah. Not Coach Reed, but Coach Staggers, and he said, well, we can give you a full ride in basketball. I said, well, thank you, Coach. He said, you'll be hearing from me. So as we were leaving, and I didn't mention this, a coach who ran track brought me here. So we said, let's stop in and see Coach Reed. So we go in and see Coach Reed, and we go into his office, and Coach liked to look at you over his glasses like this. He was sitting down, and he got up. He said, what's your name? I said, Homer Cavitte. He said, what are you here for? I said, play basketball. He said, So he got up, and Coach Reed, the old once-over, feel your shoulders, feel your arms. He said, I hope you choose Lincoln University. I said, yes, sir. So I went back to St. Louis. A week went by, I didn't hear anything. Second week, I came home from school. My mother says, you got a, what they call me back, certified letter on your bed. I said, must be from Coach Staggers. It said Lincoln University Athletic Department. I opened the letter, and this is exactly what the letter said. It said, Dear Homer Cavitte, don't worry about basketball. You got a full football ride. So during my football career, I was a quarterback. I got here and we had Peach Adams. He was a starting quarterback. And I said, I don't think I'm going to start at quarterback. So we were scrimmaging and he said, Coach Reed said, I need a linebacker. So I jumped in, made a few tackles. All of a sudden the starting lineup came out. He had penciled me in as a starting linebacker. During my career at Lincoln, I played wide receiver. I played both of them. And tight end, cornerback, free safety, strong safety. And all that was in one game for me. I never really found a home in athletics at Lincoln University. All right. Track. I ran track for 2 years, okay? And then I decided I was going to retire. I ran the quarter-mile hurdles for Coach Reed. I retired. I didn't even go to practice. Every night sometime during track season, about 9 o'clock at night, I'd get a call. And I would think it was my mother calling me to check on me. See how I was doing. Her only child, she should be checking on me. I'd go to the phone. Hello? Cavitte. I need a point in the quarter-mile hurdles. Be on the bus in the morning. No practicing. And then he made me a recruiter. Cavitte, I forgot something. Get Parrish. And both of you all better be on that bus. And now basketball. Marshall, Jeremy. And one thing I like to say to Marshall, and this is serious, Marshall, where are you? I want to tell you, when I wasn't starting, I'm really sorry for all the beer fights me and you got in. Because I was like this. If a guy is starting in front of me, then I'm going to make him prove every day we go to practice why he's starting in front of me. So me and him would almost come to blows every night at practice. We wouldn't carry it off the court, but boy, did we give each other some looks. Now, Coach Staggers. Playing for Coach Staggers. I can truly say that I loved him because he gave me carte blanche. I could do anything I wanted to do in a ball game. There was nothing said. Am I right, Jerry? I could do anything I wanted. I could shoot at half court. I could throw a hook at half court. I could run up in the stand. He didn't care. So he know I was going to give him 100%. Now, Jerry talking about running. Now, coming out from football, I'm in real good shape. And I mean, Stagg used to run us to death. Now I got leverage. I'm a starter on the football team. He can't put me off the team. So he run us, and I get through, and I go back to the back of the line. I say, oh, he can't hurt us. Let's run all night. Guys around, are you crazy? So, in closing, I like to talk, Bucky the Buckarette, stand up. Ray Donovan, he has a recurring role on Ray Donovan. Stand up, buddy. My table, Deborah Maxey, who submitted my name. She was a cheerleader. So cheerleaders then were right under the basket. You could see everything that was going on. And I did a whole lot of damage under the ring. Ask Jerry and Marshall, that's why they scored so many points. I'm the one who got to them points. Hey, if you mess with one of them, they know what to do. Bring him down there with home. My son H. My wife's best friend, Dennis Porter. My wife, Donna. Will always tell me, I don't want to go to the grocery store with you because every time we go, somebody's always stopping and want to talk basketball. My cousin, Dickie Spencer. Former Miss LU, my cousin, Sarah Westbrook. Friends that were here in the 60s, stand up or give a holler, because that's how we rolled back in the 60s. I want to finish with two stories. One about Coach Reed. Remember I told you I had leverage. Coach Reed used to like to have dorm checks. Now my roommates, one is deceased, Melvin Cross, I wish he was here. The other one, Willie Lewis, was probably one of the finest running backs we ever had at Lincoln University, but injuries shortened his career. They were my roommates. And those two like to collect sheets. Miss Redmond, Jackie Redmond, her mother was our dorm mother. Every Monday she'd bring around crisp, clean sheets. And we stack them on our beds. We were sheet collectors. We would put them on the bed, we would stack them on the bed. So here comes Coach Reed with his dorm inspection, you know. And I believe some of the guys probably told on us because we were practical jokers. I mean, if you did something in our room, you had to watch out so guys would kind of tip by our room. Coach comes in and doing his inspection. And all the guys had their rooms open and he's walking, your room looks good. Your room. Then he gets to this room. Whose room is this? The door is locked. And I could hear the guy say, Cross, Cavitte, and Lewis. They let him in. He starts to kick in the door. He started using all kinds of language. Jackie, and what your mother did, and I really love her for it, she left. She vanished. So she know he was getting ready to do something to her babies. He turned around and said, Miss Rattling, where's the key? She was gone. Needless to say, he left her howling and screaming, and we waited for about a couple of weeks before we said something to him. Now, Coach Staggers, like Jeremy said, Coach Staggers ran us to death. He made us an unbelievable machine. I mean, we were a machine. We didn't have to communicate. We knew what each other was thinking. But like Jeremy said, the crowds that we had here, we went down to Lemoyne Owens, and I guess they didn't read our clippings. When we got off the bus, what Coach Staggers would like to do is sit on the bus, and let us go into the gym, and he'd get off, and he'd go sit up in the stands and see what was going on. Well, anyway, we go and get dressed, and we come out, and Lemoyne's is like Lincoln. They got people everywhere. Everywhere. And Coach used to have us do this silly, silly layup, which we vote on. So we go in, we come back out, and when we come back out, Lemoyne's is doing their dunk line. And this is how Stag really pulled our strings. He knew we wanted to dunk, but he said, jump, jump, get around me. We all started looking at each other. All right, I don't want no pregame entertainment, which means we couldn't dunk. So we started this layup, and we wouldn't miss none, but we just go through the motion. And the people on the right there on the end, can you guys jump? Can your mother jump? Now, needless to say, we mumble a few things back. So we going through these motions. So then all of a sudden we start going into our shooting. And all of a sudden it was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, miss. And you can see the expression on their face. There's something about this team. Something's wrong with this team. So anyway, game time. Now, no pregame entertainment. Game time. They introduce us. They introduce me. I'm the run of the litter. Run of the litter because I'm the shortest one on the starting five. Okay, they laugh. They introduce Jeremy, Marshall, Milton, State. They're all taller than I am. And Lemoyne Owens was starting this boy maybe 6'9", about 280 pounds. They had 2 6'7" forwards, a 5'10" slick guard, and another 6'3" guard. Throw the ball up. Big boy goes up over Slate and slaps it to one of the guards. He goes in and tries to lay the ball up. I caught it on the back. Fired it out to Marshall. Marshall hit Jeremy in the middle, and Jeremy used to come down the court, that head would be bobbing. Now, it's game time entertainment. Everything is fair game now. Jeremy hits the free throw line, put the ball out to Marshall. The big boy turns, thinking Marshall's gonna come in for the lip. Like that way. He turns back around, and when he turned back around, Milton was coming on him with a dunk. Boom! The whole building went. Everybody in that building went quiet. We ran something like, what, Jeremy, 23 points before they scored? It was a whole lot. So at halftime, we going in this little narrow gangway. I looked at one of the guys and I said, hey, he turned around and I said, you think you're getting your blank book now? Wait till next month when you come to Jeff City. When they came to Jeff City, I think we ran off 77 the first half, 78 the second half. Thank you all very much.